Good morning, children. Welcome to Blue Stars High Secondary School online classes. Today, your class is for English for Standard 6. Okay, so today we are going to see a poem in your textbook. Okay, you can just take your textbook, honeysuckle book, and you can just keep it ready. Okay, so take your honeysuckle book, all of you. This is your textbook, honeysuckle. Okay, children, yes, take your textbook, all of you. Today we are going to see a poem named The Kite. It is from unit 2. Okay, yes. So have you all taken? Yes, if you don't have the book, you just follow what I am teaching. If you have the book, you can just take out your book and turn to page number 27. Okay, children, are you all ready? Okay, so here we are going to see the poem Kite. Okay, so you can just see from your honeysuckle book, poem 2, The Kite. Have you ever fly a kite? You know what is meant by kite, right? You have seen this kite. You used to play with this kite during your holidays. Along with your friends, you'll be playing. Do you all play with a kite? How many of you have fly a kite so far? I think many of you would have flied a kite, isn't it? Yes. So, flying a kite is really a very happiest one for the children like you. Everybody of you likes to fly a kite. Even you make your own kites, different shapes of kites you make, and you just make a tail for that, isn't it? And you just check whose kite is flying very high. So with the kite we can have a lot of fun, isn't it? And you can just see here different types of kites are there. Okay, so recently we had a kite festival. Okay, in Chennai we had a kite festival on January month. So we used to have a kite festival. So they give that much important for flying the kites. Okay, so here this poem is about the kite. Okay, children, so this poem was written by Harry Benn. Harry Benn, he was an American screenwriter and a children's author. Okay, so he was born on September 24, 1898. So this poet has written this poem. Okay, he was born in Arizona in United States. Okay, children, so let us see. Before getting into the poem, we just see some hard words. Here, the first one, dive. Dive means jump. Okay, what is dive? Jump. Soars. Soars means fly high. Okay, what is soars? Flies high. Blows, moves. Flap, flutters. String, cord. Raggeder, worn out. Crest, top. So these words you will come across in the poem. So just try to remember the meaning for these words. So this is your poem, children. The kite. All of us like to fly kites, isn't it? Have you ever tried to fly one? The poem is about a kite and how it flies in the sky. We all used to fly kites. But do we observe how the kite flies in the sky? Yeah, this author has observed how the kite flies in the sky. So let us see what all the things the author has observed with the kite. See, how bright on the blue is a kite when it's new. So what is that? How bright on the blue is a kite when it's new, which means when you are just flying a kite, it looks very bright in the sky. Here this blue refers to the sky. Okay, so the child has made a kite and it's flying in the sky and it's admiring that the kite looks so beautiful and new. Do you understand this? So how bright on the blue is a kite when it's new. With a dive and a dip, it snaps its tail. So how the kite will move in the sky? Will it move just simply, or it will just move its tail? Will it snaps its tail? Yes, the kite will move the tail here and there when it's moving in the sky. Okay, so with a dive and a dip, it snaps its tail. Okay, then soars like a ship with only a sail. You can just see how the kite is moving. It is moving just like a ship, isn't it? How the ship will move in the waves, just like that the kite is moving among the clouds. Okay, then soars like a ship with only a sail, as over tides of wind it rides. So here the kite is sailing over the wind, just like the ship which sails over the waves. Okay, climbs to the crest of a gust and pulls. Okay, so it just climbs to the maximum height, isn't it? Once the kite reaches the maximum height, it will be like flying steadily. Okay, so climbs to a crest of a gust and pulls, then seems to rest as wind falls. So what is this meaning? When the kite will fly, only when there is a wind, the kite will fly. What if the wind falls? If there is no wind, means will the kite fly? No, the kite will start to fall down. Okay, so here then seems to rest as wind falls. When string goes slack, you wind it back, isn't it? When you just feel that the kite is about to get locked somewhere, you will start to get back your kite. How will you get back your kite? You will just wind the string which is attached to the kite, isn't it? You will just wind back the string so that you can get your kite back and run until a new breeze blows. Will you stop after getting back your kite? Not at all. What will you do? You will wait for a nice wind. Once the new wind starts to blow, what you will do? You will run along with your kite to make it fly again, isn't it? And run until a new breeze blows and its wings fills and up it goes. So what is the meaning for this? Once you run along with the kite, what the kite will do? Yes, it will just gather up the wind and it will just fly high. Okay, again, how bright on the blue is the kite when it's new. So here what I said, I already told you, blue refers to the sky here. Okay children, so how bright on the blue is a kite when it's new. But a raggeder thing you never will see. What is that raggeder thing? Okay, if the kite is flying high and high, we'll be very happy on seeing it, but we'll be having a small a doubt in the mind. What doubt will have? What if the kite get onto the tree? What will happen if the kite gets stuck to a tree? it will get torn out, isn't it? Yes, but a regular thing you will never see when it flaps on a string at the top of a tree. When it got stuck to the tree, you will never get back your kite. When it is at the top of a tree, you could only see how it is flaps its wings. Okay, do you understand the poem, children? So this is about a kite, how it flies on a sky, and how the poet is comparing the kite to a ship. Okay, the ship sails on the tides, just like that the kite sails on the winds. Okay, and when the wind is very less, what we do? We will just get back the kite by winding up the string. And again, when a new breeze started blowing, we will just run along with the kite so that the kite starts to fly again. But what happens to the kite at last? Yes, if it gets struck up to a tree branch at the top, what happened? It will get worn out. Okay, but whatever it is, we should enjoy when we are playing the kite. We should not worry about what will happen if it gets stuck to a tree, but enjoy the moment which you are with the kite. Okay, so here this poem was written by Harry Benn. You could just see the summary of the poem, children. A new kite looks shiny and attractive on the blue sky. It roses and downwards, plunges and gives jerks to the long thin strip of paper attached to it. Then suddenly the kite rises like a ship on high waves of wind. In its only one canvas length, it catches the wind which helps it move forward or upward. It is driven by a strong current of wind. As the wind weakens, the kite also slows down as if to rest. For want of wind force, the string of the kite becomes loose. The flyer winds its back. In order to send it up again, it starts running. A new breeze climbs on the sky again. Kite flying becomes an interesting hobby or game. The new kite appears lovely and bright or against the blue sky. Okay, I hope you all understood the poem. So today's assignment is read the poem once. If you don't have your book, you can just refer the video. We have given the poem in the video also. Okay, so read the poem once. Write the hard words 3 times in your rough notebook. Learn and write. Okay, children, and learn and write the summary of the poem 1 time. Okay, so today you don't want to write classwork, just write as an assignment. Don't write in your classwork notebook. Okay, this is your assignment. Okay, children, so do your assignment. If you have any doubts, you can just contact us. Thank you, children. Have a nice day. Stay safe.